the truth. I never even give it a thought.
Do you remember when Dad first asked you if you wanted to come to America? When he first asked you to marry him?
Yeah, and I said yes, but after a while they got closer. I said, no, Mom and Dad won't let me leave. And they said, well, if they don't, they kept him there for me, you know. And they say, if I don't go, he says, they'll kill me, you know, because they kept me here for you. He was supposed to leave, and he didn't. And he says, because I told them, and I won't go until I take my wife with me. So they kept him because I knew all his friends. All of them, I knew them, you know, the place I was working. And they kept him in until I was ready to come. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. So did he have to ask your parents if you could come?
Well, that's one time I didn't ask my parents. I always, you know, keep them happy. This last time, I know I couldn't leave Dad. So I didn't ask them. They didn't want. They cried, planning the whole day. But they knew that I was coming. I was married, that I was coming. So, yeah, I think that's better. Oh, dear.
So then where did he tell you, how did he describe America?
Well, really, he didn't Oh. That's really, no. To me, it was, like I said, I was only 18. So
you didn't have any idea what America would be like?
No.
Did you think it would be like Casablanca?
Well, yeah, in a way. And I was on a ship for 3 weeks, on the water, for 3 weeks, on convoy. You know the convoy? It was about 32 ships. Yeah. It was 32 ships, or, you know. It was during the war. And it was 32 ships on the water, of course, you know, when I got to New York. And our ship, for some reason or other, our ship was right in the center. I don't know why. It was a convoy. But our ship was on, and the captain of the ship, he says, Alice, when you eat, I want you beside me. He said, I want you to eat beside me. I said, okay, I'll do that. And I did. I had a lot of fun with the guys on the ship, you know. They treated me like their little sister. That's what it was like. And one of them, I'm sorry, I didn't get his address. He lived in Philadelphia. He wanted to take me to his mom and stay there for a few days. And he showed me New York quite a bit. He did. He was really a nice guy. And so happened, right when we were going to go to, I was going to go see his folks, you know, past few days there. Then I heard the car. Yeah, the ships, it was covered with the water was covered with ships. And it was dark on the ships. You couldn't tell it's ships, you know, because it was they were afraid that somebody, being it's a convoy, they were afraid that somebody would get them. You know, I don't know how many ships there were. And the funniest thing, the last day, when I got to New York, and the war was over, you know, from back home. The war was over. And they had water, they had lights all over the ships. And the ship was just covered with the ship that land. Yeah. And they sing, the guys, every ship, you know, they were singing, just having a good time, and they couldn't tell how many ships there. But that night, when the war was over, the lights come on the ships, and everybody, you think they were close to each other, you know. Everybody was having a good time, singing, and just a lot of good time.
Okay, so when you got to New York, after you got to New York, then how did you get to Peshastin from New York?
Well, home, Casablanca was a beautiful city, modern, and all we had was a tourist. It was a tourist town, sidewalk cafe, and a very nice place to live if you want North Africa. And when I got to Peshastin, it was like being in jail. Peshastin is so small. It takes 10 minutes to go around town, Peshastin. So, and I go outside, and usually there is, when you're back home anyhow, there is a lot of people outside, you know, big city, there's a lot of people. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go outside over here. I did. Everybody was taking a nap. There was nobody in town, except 2 taverns, that's all, every tavern, and 1 restaurant in Peshastin. But outside of that, the other people were nice, you know. But like I said, I just felt I was in jail when I was in Peshastin, compared to Casablanca. It was nice. Well, but after I started, you kids, having kids, then I know how to stay home. And I did. Stayed home every day.